All right, guys. So we're going to talk about TMZ is reporting that Zion Williamson is allegedly being sued for rape, kidnapping, and terrorizing a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend, man. Zion Williamson, we all know who he is. First pick in the 2019 NBA draft, man. Came into the league. So much charisma, so much confidence, man. Came in the league dunking on people. He missed, I think, his first 30 games of the year, something like that. But when he first played, man, we all thought he could be a superstar. People compared him to LeBron James. That was kind of too extreme. But his talent is undeniable, even at 24, with all the injury concerns. We all know Zion Williamson is one of the crazy young talents in the league. And I want to talk about more of the situation, and I'm going to talk about the Jane Doe, what she alleges, and I'm going to talk about Zion's legal team. So I'm going to talk about both real quick. Jane Doe, she said that Zion threatened to have his paid security shoot plaintiff in the head while the security guard was present and carrying a loaded firearm multiple times in Louisiana from 2020 to 2023. Threatened to have his paid security guard kill plaintiff's parents after informing plaintiff that he knows their home address multiple times in Louisiana from 2020 to 2023. Monitored plaintiff's location all the hours, monitoring her plans was with calling her repeatedly, following her home from work, sending his friends to follow her. This is all, a lot of stuff is allegedly kind of crazy in my opinion. That's from the Jane Doe. She said that he raped her as well. You know, that's all allegedly. I'm not going to talk about who's right or who's wrong or who do you believe and who not. I'm not going to get into that. Then we'll talk about what Zion's legal team said in the statement. So Zion's team released a statement after the news. Mr. Williamson reported that the plaintiff's extortion attempt to law enforcement. We're interested an arrest warrant was issued in connection with that report. We're prepared to provide the court with documentation that supports these facts. Zion came out and said they met they had a consensual casual relationship from more than 6 years ago. That started when he was 18 years old. Mr. Williamson reported the plaintiff's extortion attempts to law enforcement. And then it says, while these allegations are false, we recognize the seriousness of these claims and that welcome the opportunity to prove the truth in court. We are confident in the legal process. We'll expose the truth and fully vindicate Mr. Zion Williamson. This is all crazy stuff coming out today. And like I said, the truth will be exposed, man. So nobody needs to take nobody's side. No one needs to just assume stuff. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. We don't know either party. So let's just wait. And for the allegations, now, if you personally know them, you can say they didn't do it. Cool. But we all don't know them. So we're going to go off this with the Jane Doe and Zion's legal team. And let's just wait for the proof to come out, the evidence to come out. And yeah, it's pretty crazy news, NBA news, man. And I'll continue to talk about these news throughout the summer. And I'll talk about the draft. I talk about everything that comes up. Now, I want to appreciate everybody, man, that's been liking my videos, man, liking and reposting, man. My last video on Tory Lane's going crazy, man. So follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, man. Subscribe to my YouTube, man. I really appreciate the love I've been getting. And I hope everybody has a nice Friday evening. And, you know, it's great. Guys.